So, did the HRO DC Pride drop flop? Let's discuss. So it's been a few days since the drop for the latest HRO digital drop, DC Pride, and fortunately it's stalled, hasn't sold out. What's going on? Now first, let's address the elephant in the room. I'm not going to address the theme specifically because I don't think that is one of the main factors in what's caused that, but I do want to address some specific points in no particular order. Limiting theme. So prior to this was the Batman universe and the superhuman strength, which set up the basic expectation for what we should get in a drop. The Batman universe was a textbook drop. It was focused solely on one theme, Batman. There's plenty of characters. In fact, they left a lot of meat on the bone. They left out classic villains like the Ventriloquist, one of my personal favorites. And they even left out new characters that they recently created, such as Ghostmaker. The superhuman strength drop, for instance, they left out a lot of characters in general. Consider the General Zod. And, you know, the theme is superhuman strength, right? They left out one of my personal favorites from the DC universe, Captain Atom. This third drop featured no main A-listers, unless you count that sick Wonder Woman card, which there's only 50 of them. So how many people are gonna get that? Do the math. The other issue I see with this drop is it's mostly derivative characters. We love our Batman, we love our Flash, we love our Green Lantern, not to take anything away from the other characters, but all the core characters are missing out of this. My personal belief is that any drop can be overcome with strong legendaries, something to chase. And in this instance, we have two that are not core characters that people want to chase. I mean, there's no Batman, there's no Superman. Personally, you know, I want to chase both of those, which got me to those. HRO, shame on you. Another core reason that I think that this drop did not meet expectations is there's just too many duplicates. We love our Harley Quinn, right? Can't deny that fact. But do we need 2, 3, 4? A common, uncommon, superior, epic, mythic? And Harley's not the only one. John Constantine's a pretty popular, cool character, right? Why do we need a common? Why do we need a common? We had a pretty cool epic, so okay. Monthly drops. So I think most people are completionists at heart. You know, if we start something on number 1, we tend to go to number 2, number 3 if something we like. Say, you know, the new Amazing Spider-Man series that just came out, which is why Marvel's always starting back at number 1s, you know, to increase sales at the end of the day. So this would be no different. They want to have the customers from 1 go to 2, go to 3. Here's the problem with monthly drops. The price. $50 a pack times 10 if you want to have a shot at completing it. That's a minimum $500. Let's do some simple math here. $500 monthly drops times 12. So that'd be a minimum of $6,000 a year. $6,000 a year on top of what we already spend in the hobby that we enjoy. That's a big ask, HRO. And right now we're in a recessionary environment. So the recent floors on all these cars they've floored. People are tightening their belts, as you can see in the stock market and in the crypto space. Discretionary income is shrinking due to inflation. Needs come before wants. You gotta get your shelter, your food, your clothing. All this stuff is discretionary. Allow list. So I consider this to be a reason why it failed, but it's also a reason that I support the allow list. If you were a top 500 member of the digital leaderboard, you automatically were invited into pre-purchase packs, basically guaranteed packs if you wanted them. I like this a lot for this reason. You don't feel compelled to buy every single drop that comes out. At $500 a month, minimum, again, $6,000 a year. So with this allow list system, you can afford to miss 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 drops and still maintain that minimum 500 position on the leaderboard. If you need to skip a drop for financial reasons, there's your ticket. Know your audience. Okay, so the audience for DC, big audience, right? but that audience doesn't cater over to cards necessarily, and it also does not cater over to the theme of this card necessarily. DC and the theme of this drop is not a 1-for-1. We're talking a niche within a niche within a niche. I'm all for making variant covers to support a theme as long as it doesn't alienate your core audience. After all, sales. Unsatisfying reward cards. Kudos to HRO for announcing in advance what the reward card's going to be. I applaud that. However, they're not exciting. Another Harley, great, and she shares the card with someone else. You know, again, it's Poison Ivy, but still, she shares the card. This is kind of like choosing World's Finest with Batman Superman over Batman, and you're forced to pick one. Which one are you gonna pick? You're gonna pick Batman. And then Batwoman, derivative character. We would rather have Batman, which we already had. So there was a missed opportunity there. HRO, save these team up cards for the hybrids. Let's talk some solutions. Grow your audience. With the Discord sitting at just under 15,000, we hate those VV comparisons, but numbers don't lie. HRO, you gotta finish that botched hybrid release series already. It's growing. I know you're moving into India, whatnot. We'll get there, but there's some work to be done. Misprints. This will inevitably lead to a higher adoption of the digital, but we are not there yet. More general themes. HRO, we need more characters that we care about. At this stage in the game, we should be seeing A-listers in every set, some first appearances on the blockchain. Now, I don't consider that Green Arrow Super Friends card to be his first appearance. Where is he? We need some more general themes. Batman Universe was great, Superhuman Strength was great, even though you left out Captain Atom. What about a theme about supernatural or magic? Throw in Zatanna, Spectre, Phantom Stranger, or a crime fighter set focusing on, I don't know, Peacemaker, Vigilante, even that fancy character named Wild Dog. That one's for you, Max. Safe to assume a set focused on speed's coming. Black Adam movie around the corner. We need our set. Keep this simple, HRO. Legendary should be Shazam and Black Adam. Also, keep it really simple. Batman Universe worked. Why not Flash Universe? Cheaper or less frequent drops. As your audience grows, the number of cards need to increase. The question's all ratio. Everything's supply and demand. $50, it's a lot to pay for a pack. You're cutting out a lot of audience. Monthly drops, I think we need to tweak that a little bit. Maybe consider dropping the price pack to 25. Yeah, I get it. You've gotten 50 already, so it's kind of hard to go back because, greed. But monthly drops, that's a little excessive. Something's got to be done here. Are there any reasons that you think I missed? Let me know in the comments. Until later, happy comicking.